Hey everybody, here playing some more TF2. Gonna be doing some cool stuff. So this is kind of the second part of my question and answers stuff, where I'm actually gonna answer the questions. Haha. So thanks for all your questions you guys sent. There's a lot of them, and I will try to get through all of them. We will see how long that takes. I'm gonna get through all of them, at least the ones I wrote down. I copied them a couple hours ago. I don't think anybody's commented since, so I think I have every question here. But if I missed one that you really wanted to know, you can just ask me in the comments, and I'll try and you know, answer it there if I don't answer it here. But so I think the format I was kind of gonna do, or trying to do, is like just general information first, just general stuff. This medic is fucking dumb. Like, the quick fix does not make you invincible. You're taking so much damage. Yeah, you're dead. There's a gun over there, but what are you doing, Heavy? What are you doing? There's a sniper. What is this leg? Holy shit. Whatever. Sorry, this leg has been fucking me up right now. I got him! Even with all this leg. Okay, let's start with the questions. So I was going to do like this kind of general informational questions. Are you actually going to shoot me? You can't shoot me. That's impossible. So, yeah, going to be general questions first, followed by, I guess, TF2 questions. And then, oh, there's a soldier over there. Followed by TF2 questions, and then some other stuff, so. General questions. Let's just go down the list. A lot of them are pretty cut and dry. First one. What's my... I didn't write down who wrote these either, so. There are a couple of them that are doubles, but whatever. So first one, what's my real name? My real name is Kurt, K-U-R-T. Mr. Kurt. Pretty sweet. Oh my god. I had to pause for a moment because of that crit rocket. Alright. So, what country am I from? I'm from the US. I was born in the US, and I have not moved anywhere else. Of course he gets crits. He gets crits, and then I fucking just like leg. I don't care about the leg. The gameplay's not important for this video, really, anyway. How old am I? I am 24. I have to think about that sometimes. I don't really care that much about my age. Like, I'm to the point where I'm old enough that I don't have any more, like, age restrictions unless I'm, like, trying to run for president or some shit. So I don't really care about age anymore. It's just stupid. Some arbitrary measurement of time. What do I do for a living? Right now, I am a graduate student in physics. These heavies really like getting crits. Yeah, I'm a graduate student in physics. There's a fucking soldier up there, too. Oh, my team is just not very good. I have to play Demo Man, actually, to do more damage, because nobody else is hurting enough. So... what's the next one? I'm just trying to see if there's any more biographical questions real quick. Not really. It's a bunch of favorite questions now. Okay, so let's just go down there. So one other question, how do you deal with real-life idiots? I know I complain a lot in games about people being idiots at TF2, but generally very easy to avoid. All you have to do is not play TF2, so it's not that hard to like deal with TF2 idiots in the grand scheme of things. Real-life idiots, I like to deal with them in the same way. If it's somebody I can avoid, I just avoid them. Like if somebody's trying to shit-talk me or something and be a fucking idiot, I just avoid them. This leg is unreal. Leg is fucking crazy. Alright. Yeah, so I usually try and avoid them. If I can't avoid with them, really, the best thing you can do is if you want to get an idiot. It depends on what type of idiot they are. Are they just fucking stupid? If they're just fucking stupid, then you're kind of tough luck. Because you can try and, like, educate them or whatever, but, like, nobody's gonna fucking listen to you. All the idiots just don't even bother. I got the teleporter and stuff, so that's helpful. But yeah, I mean, otherwise, if they're like just being jerks to you, honestly, the easiest way is just to be friends with them, make them like you, because then you can just ignore them. and they'll just like you, and they won't fuck with you anymore. And it's like, oh, blah, and it's whatever. Eventually, they'll get out of your lives, especially if you're young, like if you're in high school and shit. You're only in high school for like 4 years. Just get people to like fucking not hate you, and then you can just do whatever the fuck you want, basically. I don't know. That's probably like actually bad advice, but I'm a fucking bitch, so there you go. Don't even care. So yeah, I usually just try and either ignore them or get them to like me so they will fuck off and not be obnoxious. What are you doing, Scout? What are you doing? I don't know why it's lagging so much. This is crazy. Okay. Favorite game. Favorite game. People ask a lot about favorites, and for me, always, I think it's really dumb to classify something as your favorite almost anything, unless it's like a very, very obvious choice. Like, what's your favorite thing? Breathing or not breathing? It's like I enjoy breathing, I have to say, you know. But like when it comes to like favorite color and shit, it's such an arbitrary thing, and like at any moment you might like something else, like depending on your mood, right? So I don't know. I just don't think it's a very I think it's not a very good question when people ask that shit, because it's like there's no way to really say what your favorite anything is definitively. Yeah, what are you gonna do, sniper? What are you gonna do? I'll fucking kill you. Where do they keep coming from? They just like keep getting in here, and I'm like watching that front area and I don't see anybody. Do they have a teleporter? Anyway, but yeah, my favorite game. I mean, TF2 is definitely up there in my games I really like to play. Definitely very high up there. But there are a lot of games I like to play. I don't know if I'm talking about more old school games here, but Chrono Trigger, I really like that game. What else? Dota 2 I like a lot, although I haven't been in the mood to play it for a long time. All sorts of old RPGs. This lag is insane. Holy shit. Like, I mean, I'm trying to like talk here, and like the lag is making my brain hurt, so I might have to try and switch servers, because this is like intolerable practically. I'll wait till after this round. I'll wait a little bit longer, and we'll see what happens. But favorite games. What else is really cool? Unreal Tournament. I played the shit out of that. Unreal Tournament 2004. I really like that game. It has some of the best FPS weapons ever conceived. They're making a new one, which I'm super excited about, and I really want to play that. Everybody's talking about Overwatch and shit, and it's like, why not Unreal Tournament? That's going to be so much better, but whatever. I'll get into Overwatch shit later, because people ask questions about that as well. Yeah, favorite game, I mean, there's so many good games. Like, this is what really bothers me a lot, kind of getting off topic here. People, like, play shit like Candy Crush Saga and stuff, and it's like, we have decades of video game making now. Decades. There are so many amazing games out there. So many amazing games. Like games that are like just ridiculously good. Like games that are made 15 years ago that even by today's standards are still amazingly good, and back then they were like fucking masterpieces. It's just like, and people are playing Candy Crush Saga. Really? I don't know, that just bugs me kind of. But yeah, I guess I'll talk about my favorite games at the moment, because when you talk about favorite games in like a long time ago, there's always nostalgia in the way. But games I really like right now, TF2, I've been playing Pillars of Eternity a lot. I'm actually recording that, which I'm very much enjoying right now. Monster Hunter 4 Ultimate. I haven't played Monster Hunter before, but I got that one because I usually just haven't, I don't know, felt like playing it really. But now I'm playing it, and it's hella fun. So I mean, I don't know. If I had to give a definitive answer what my favorite game of all time is, just statistically, probably TF2 because it's what I've played the most. But there are a lot of games that I really like, and it's unfair to judge something just by hours played too, because some games obviously require certain larger amounts of playtime. So it's kind of a bit unfair. Like TF2 naturally begs having a lot of playtime. If you're talking about like an RPG, it might have less playtime. Oh, another game I really like, Xenoblade Chronicles. I'm so excited for the Xenoblade Chronicles X to come out this year. I think it's supposed to be the end of this year, but I'm really excited about that. Let's see, what else? We'll get into the next question as well, and then hopefully that might shed some more light on it. It asks what my favorite genre of game is. I really like FPS games. The reason I like FPS games is because I think there's a lot of stuff to like play. Like there's a lot of stuff to master about them. It requires a lot of different skills. It requires memorization, strategy, all sorts of stuff, you know. And it's just fun. And then I really like RPGs, like a lot. If I had to say what my favorite genre is, it's probably RPG, honestly. Not even I really like the stories, but it's not even just the stories. It's stories and some RPGs have crazy good combat. Like Xenoblade Chronicles has really fun combat, and I love it for that. Something like Kingdoms of Amalur, pretty good story, but it really just has a really good like lore behind it, and a really good like combat system. And it's like the story doesn't have to be that good. It's just about combat and stuff. This pyro's trying to reflect my rockets, but it's like, do I even care, dude? I'm just pissing people off is what I'm doing. Have fun all sitting by your stupid fucking gun, not contributing to anything else. Like, if we had one good sniper, I would just kill everybody. Seriously, like, one good sniper could just kill everybody right now because they're so worried about their stupid shitty gun. That guy took a lot of damage. I blew up his gun. This guy's gonna be right here in a second, probably. Yeah. Oh, he did get me. I should have waited to shoot again, but I don't really care. So yeah, like, I love RPGs a lot. FPS, what else? Strategy games. I love strategy games. Stuff like XCOM. Love that. Mostly turn-based strategy I like the most. Real-time strategy I'm not a huge fan of. Just because for a lot of real-time strategy games, I feel like too much emphasis is placed on just technical skill and just like straight-up actions per minute, and I think that's kind of dumb. Like StarCraft. It's just... like, I could guarantee you, if I just got to like do 300 actions per minute, I would be like really fucking good at StarCraft, and not even because I know how to play it, just because I can do a lot. Like, it's all just about how much stuff you do in time. I didn't blow that up? Are you fucking kidding me? There we go. I was wondering if that guy would hit me. I don't really care if he does. My team is just awful right now, so we're gonna lose really bad, but whatever. So yeah, I mean, if you want to talk about my favorite game, it's like, it can change on like a dime, basically. Like, stuff like Chrono Trigger, I absolutely adore, but it's like, there's other games I'd rather be playing right now, and it's not that the game's bad, it's just that I've played it a lot already, and like, there's like no novelty left to it, really, or anything. Like, I've done everything in that game. Like, I've played it, I did like a completely full playthrough like twice, where I literally did everything. And it's just like, I have no interest in really playing it anymore. And so it's like, right now it's not my favorite game, but I really enjoyed it, and it was my favorite game at one point, so it's kind of like, whatever. Okay, too much talking about that crap. Let's keep going. So, okay, those are some TF2 questions I left there. Favorite movie? Again, I can't like give an exact favorite one. If I had to say what my favorite movie is, it's probably Up by Pixar. I absolutely love animated movies. Like, if there's something you want to know about me for like TV and movies and crap, it's I love animated shit. Cartoons, animated movies, that's like what I like. So, oh my fucking god, are you kidding me? The guy's gonna run out of fucking metal eventually. He doesn't have a dispenser. Fuck you. Are you gonna fucking like air blast? Or are you just gonna be stupid as shit? Yeah, there you are. Knew one of those guys was a spy. Fucking, I need to focus right now. Blow their shit up. You know what? Fuck it. We're going to their spawn. We're going to their spawn. We're just spawn camping. Just need to kill their NGs. That guy's dead. Oh, he headshot me again. I'm surprised just sitting up there, nobody's doing shit. So yeah, favorite movie, I really like Up. I really like animated stuff. I'm generally more into like comedic type stuff than drama type stuff, but he's actually dead too. Why would he uncloak there? That's weird. What I do for career, like I said, I'm a graduate student. Where else? Favorite game company? Probably Valve. Valve has a lot of really good games. I know I like to play Dota, TF2 a lot, and those are all Valve games. Valve produced, at least. Dota is the combined work of a lot of people throughout a lot of years. I like Counter-Strike a lot, although I've been playing a lot more. I kind of want to post more of it, but I just haven't really taken the time to do it. I got his gun, really? Just need to keep killing their NGs. We're gonna win this real quick, and then I will keep talking. That's what I fucking thought. Don't need your shit. Okay, next question. What do I plan to do for a career? I guess that's different than my actual career. I would like to be a professor and do professor type things. I think it'd be pretty sweet. What do you think Valve has planned for the next Source engine? I think they probably have a new game coming out, like a new franchise. I don't think they're gonna make another Team Fortress soon. I could see them doing more with Half-Life. Nothing's really happened with that franchise for a long time. Possibly a Portal 3. I think they're going to come out with something new, though. I think that's for sure. Thoughts on early access stuff. Early access, everybody makes a big deal about it. They'll say stuff like, oh, game companies are like... I've heard people say game companies are immoral for having it. It's really just a case of buyer beware. If you don't feel confident the company is going to actually make the fucking game, then don't buy it. Like, just don't buy it. Like, don't do it. Like, I don't feel comfortable kickstarting stuff because a lot of stuff you kickstart, like, hasn't even been touched yet, you know? And so, unless it's from a very reputable source, it's like, I'm not going to fucking support that. I want to see some results first. And so, it's just a case of the buyers should pay attention to shit. Don't just buy an early access game from any random person and expect it to be finished. So, everybody blames game companies for that. It has nothing to do with the game companies. It's all the buyers need to just chill the fuck out. And actually fucking pay attention to what they're doing. But yeah, game companies that don't finish games are kind of whatever. I mean, sometimes it happens for various reasons, but I feel like sometimes they do it just because they're lazy, which is kind of stupid. Favorite song, again, like, can't really pick a favorite one. I really like, my absolute favorite song. If I had to say it, a song I really like is Average Man by Real Big Fish. I really like that song. I don't know if I'd say it's my favorite, but I really like that song. Favorite genre of music. There's a lot of songs I like. Like a lot. But yeah, Real Big Fish is probably like my favorite band. So if you want to know what type of music I like, they're one of them. But I really do like a large amount of music types. It's just I'm very picky about what I like. Very picky. Kill this fucking medic. Don't let the medic get away. Fuck. Oh, he got away. Very good. So yeah. Let's see what else. Favorite music genre, kind of like Real Big Fish. Just look up Real Big Fish. It's like real, like a fishing reel. R-E-E-L, Big Fish. And that's like my favorite band, favorite music sound generally. Although, like I said, there's a lot of different music I like. Favorite picture on the internet. Again, there's so many pictures on the internet that I love. I'm not really too much into looking at pictures. What I really like are GIFs. I have a lot of GIFs I really like. If you go, there's so many stupid ones. They're so much fun. Alright. And then, favorite YouTubers? I don't really watch that much YouTube. I mean, the person I probably watch the most is probably this guy called Northern Lion, and it's not because I watch him the most, it's just because I just put him in the background while I do stuff, just because it's kind of fun to listen to him. Like, when I'm doing stuff, I don't like to listen to music, because for me, the type of music I like shit like club music, I fucking despise. Because all that music is designed to be boring and repetitive. I like music to be interesting, and not necessarily it has to be very sporadic and shit. I just want music that has some thought put into it and isn't just like mindless bass for 5 minutes with nothing else. And so I don't like to listen to music when I'm actually doing stuff because it's very distracting to me. Because if I'm listening to songs I like, it's like incredibly distracting because it commands my attention basically, and it makes me play worse if I'm playing a video game. If I'm doing homework, it makes me not focus and all sorts of stuff. But then I can just listen to like some dude talking, and it's not as distracting for me at least. Favorite Digimon? I think this is a reference because in the video I asked for questions I referenced Digimon. Favorite Digimon? I don't know, man. There's some pretty cool ones. I think that there are a lot of pretty cool ones. I think I like... I'm just thinking through all of them right now. I really like Terriermon from like the 3rd season. Terriermon's pretty sweet, although I really don't like his evolutions. I like Guillamon a lot. I think I like just like the 3rd season of Digimon the best, really. A lot of Digimon from that are pretty cool. And then, what else? Medic, where the fuck do you think you're going? Oh fuck, I thought I had gunboats for some reason. Damn it. Have I ever played console games? Yes, I do. Like I said, I play Monster Hunter 4U. I have a 3DS. I bought the new version as well. I've had a lot of fun with that. I have a Wii U as well. I played like Super Mario 3D World. I got Bayonetta for it as well recently. Haven't really played that. And I played Xenoblade Chronicles on it. And then Xenoblade Chronicles X is coming out. I'm gonna probably play the shit out of that. But I don't like Xbox and PlayStation because they're basically inferior PCs, and they have some exclusives that'd be kind of cool, but it's not worth buying a fucking a huge PS4 for some shitty exclusive. Because they don't really have that many good exclusives anyway. Fuck your medic, dude. I hate medics that do that. They just stick with one guy like that. It's like, I'm good. I'll kill you all the time. What type of computer and capture system do you use? Okay, so for capturing games, I use OBS, Open Broadcasters. I think it's Open Broadcasting Software, or Open Broadcaster Software. But it's free, and it's better than, like, everything. So, what's there not to like about that? Like, fuck Fraps. It's better than Fraps. At least, I don't know what they've done with Fraps, because I stopped using it a long time ago, but it's really good. And free. And you can stream with it, too. So that's cool. My computer is custom built. For like the past few years, I've just custom made all my computers. Just because I think it's fun and it's generally cheaper, and you can get exactly what you want for a pretty good price. So if you want to know like specs, I have my video card is a 660 Ti. I have oh my god, I have like an i5 quad-core thing. I can't remember exactly what it is. My CPU is not very good, and I think that's what's limiting my my recording capabilities right now. Like why I can't record in 60 FPS with this is because of my CPU. I'm pretty sure. But yeah. And then I have like 8 gigs of RAM, DDR3 RAM. I have like 2 hard drives. One's a terabyte, one's 2 terabytes. and stuff like that. I mean, there's nothing so complicated. I have like a mechanical keyboard. I forget what switches they are. I think they're blue switches. And then I have a Logitech mouse. I can't remember the exact number. It's like a G550. Is that right? It has like a it has like a blue G on like where you put your hand. Maybe that'll help you if you're looking for it. I can give people more details if you specifically want to know. Just ask in the comments. I'll post more specific stuff. But custom computer. Yeah, and this okay. Public service announcement. Everybody's always like, oh, computer games. I mean, like buying a computer for gaming is so expensive. No, it's not. I spent like $1,000 on my computer, and this was like 4 years ago. And it still works, and I can still run almost any game that comes out. I can run it no problem. Maybe not in the highest settings anymore. When I first got it, I could run games in the highest settings. Now it's not necessarily the highest settings. But yeah, I mean, you spend like $800 on a computer, and then you buy some peripherals for it, and like you spend like $1,000, and it's like you have a really good computer for a few years. So it's pretty good. Compare that to like an Xbox and shit. You pay like $300 for already out-of-date technology, like severely out-of-date. That's shitty. And then for like Xbox, you have to pay for Xbox Live and shit, and you have to buy the ridiculously expensive controllers and all this shit, and then you pay full price for games like all the time. Whereas on PC, you know, you can get like Steam sales and stuff. Like I got TF2 for 1 cent. I mean, now it's free, but I got it for 1 cent. Like, how good of a deal is that when it used to be, like, I forget how much it was. But yeah, I don't know. So another person asked what my dream computer looked like. I don't really care about looks. I care about functionality, like, a lot. So as far as it would look like, you know, I just want a nice case that isn't very ostentatious, ideally with a black covering, because I don't like light. Because my eyes are very sensitive to light, and a lot of times I play games in the dark, and so if I have like a transparent case or anything, the lights will piss me off because it's bright, and it's like in the corner of my eye. So I really, a lot of people like transparent cases and stuff. I don't. I want like completely covered casing. I want my computer to exhibit no light. I just want it to fucking work, and I want it to be really good. That's really about it. I don't really care how it looks. Do I like cheese? Dude, I fucking love cheese. I love cheese. We have a I used to go to a Renaissance fair around here, and they have like cheese tasting and stuff, and it's so good. Oh, there's 2 guns there. Damn it. Damn it. It's probably a little bit too stupid to do 2 rocket jumps when I don't have gunboats like that. And then, let's change class up a little bit. We'll play Scout and just start running at people. This might be really dumb because they have guns and shit, but I don't fucking care. And then, what's another? I'm just gonna hide here for a second and read the next question. He found me. Oh, would you ever do a face reveal? Probably. I mean, the main reason I haven't is because I don't have a fucking webcam, and I've been too lazy to buy one, and, well, too lazy and cheap. Although I'm probably going to buy one now because a lot of my work I'm doing right now requires me to communicate with people via Skype and stuff. And so getting a webcam might not be so bad because I do need to start communicating with people. There are so many endings. I need to start communicating with people that are far away, and having a webcam can be quite good for that. I'm just going to blow up this dispenser. What's the next question? Would you ever do more stuff in your group? Probably. I mean, I don't know what you fucking even do in a group. Like, I usually just use it to announce stream, but I haven't been streaming a lot lately, which is another question I'll get to. And so, like, what else am I going to use it for? Like, I could post announcements when I post a video, but almost everybody on the group is subscribed to YouTube, so you'd see it anyway. I don't know. I just don't see the point of it, so if you have any actual ideas about what you want me to do with the group, please tell me, because I don't fucking have any ideas. So why the name WaterCat5? I get asked this all the time. It's really not that big of a deal. The whole WaterCat thing came because I was playing on CP Well, like I was in my last video a long time ago, and there were they're heavies in the water, and they call themselves like heavy sharks. And I was like, I'm gonna join them. I just called myself WaterCat, and then I just kept the name. That's really about it. Nothing too crazy here. Nothing too crazy. As far as the 5 goes, 5 is just a very it's a short letter that is catchy, I think. And it was really a reference to Shakespeare because I'm a fucking nerd. Full Fathom 5, I believe it's from The Tempest. There's a line that says like Full Fathom 5, and it's talking about this guy is beneath 5 fathoms of water or something like that. And so I just did that because water and, you know, 5, and so I just did that. Kind of a weird way to put the 5 on. Weird reasoning for putting a 5 in a fucking name, but whatever. First multiplayer game I ever played. GoldenEye 007 for the N64 was definitely one of the first, and I think it was a very formative multiplayer game for me at the very least. So here's how you beat idiots using the vaccinator. Just melee them. Because they're dumb. They're like all dumb. They're using the vaccinator, they have to be dumb. So it's whatever. Oh, how's that babyface blaster working out for you with your only 4 shots? How's it working out with only 4 shots? Not very well, I'd imagine. What else? We're getting about the last question. What got you into gaming, first of all? I think it's just always kind of clicked with me on some sort of a level, but I think I really got into it because my babysitter, when I was little, like I had a couple different babysitters, but they like all had games. Like one of them had the Super Nintendo with Mario Kart. Another one had an N64 and stuff that I would play with when I was little, and I'd play like GoldenEye and shit. And it's like that's what I like to play. I would play Doom. When I was like 4 years old, I was playing Doom. But I like that game a lot. Duke Nukem as well. And I don't know. People always say like that's bad for kids. It'll teach them wrong things. It's like what the fuck? What? Even when you're a fucking kid, you know it's a fucking game. It's a game. Nothing in it's like real. I don't know. People are weird. People playing games for stupid shit. But I think it's definitely just the games I had at my babysitters. I would play a lot of those, and then I'd hang out with my brother's friends a lot because I didn't have a lot of friends my age when I was growing up because of various reasons. Mostly just because of a lack of population, or a perceived lack of population, mostly. And so I didn't really have many friends my age, and so I hung out with my brother's friends, and I played video games with them. And I got really good because they were good, and so I would be playing against people who were a lot better than me generally, and so I'd, you know, have to play really well. So there's that. I got top score, whatever. Yeah, so that's really about it. So let's get into some TF2 questions now. I already recorded for quite a while, but that's okay. We'll go a little bit longer than usual, perhaps. Least favorite class. Let's talk about least favorite class to play and least favorite class to play against, because I think those are both different questions that are asked and I have different answers. Least favorite class to play is Heavy. I don't like him because he's slow as fuck and he's very inflexible in terms of what he can do. And so I just think he's boring to play. I don't think he's a bad class. In fact, he's a really strong class to have in a team. I just don't like playing him. I think he's just kind of boring. You know, you move slow when you rev up. You move slow, and it's just basic aiming. I mean, there's a lot of positional knowledge you have to play Heavy, like good, but I just think he's too boring mechanically for me to really like to play that much. Least favorite class to play against, probably. Well, my least favorite class to play against. Somebody asked what is the most annoying to play against. If I have to play against a really good scout, that shit is horrifying. Like, a really good scout is so hard to kill, and they can hurt you so much. It's probably the worst class to play against, hands down. I don't think there's anything even close. So let's start. Who told you about TF2? Nobody really told me about it. I just found out because, like I said, I played games a lot with my brother and his friends. He had TF2, so I played TF2 on his computer, and I liked it a lot. And so when I finally got my own computer and my own Steam account and stuff, I got it. I got TF2, and I played the shit out of it, and it's super fun. I talked about my least favorite class. I talked about my favorite class. Favorite classes are either Scout or Demo Man. I really like Demo Man because he has a lot of unique things he can do that other classes can't. I really like Scout because he's very high mobility, and he again has a lot of nuances to him and stuff like that. So I really like Scout and Demo Man. I just like their weapons too. I like their weapon selection. The scatter gun is a really fun weapon, even though it's very basic. It fits the Scout very well, and I like it a lot. We're gonna use Deadringer because I can't trust myself to actually like pay attention to like not get blown up. So I talked about least favorite class. On a scale of 1 to 10, how bullshit are mini sentries? Mini sentries are actually pretty balanced in reality. It's just that I'm just gonna leave him. He's fucking stupid anyway. I'm gonna go take their teleporter that I like know they have. Or better yet, just destroy them. He seriously chased me all the way back there? Are you fucking kidding me? Whatever. Somebody has no life. That's okay. I still got a teleporter. So yeah. I don't think they're bullshit. It's just when you're playing like a public game, they're nobody knows how to deal with them. And they're really easy to deal with if you know what you're doing. So it's just that people have no idea how to deal with them. Like, all you need is one good soldier, and he can just blow up everything. he didn't crater. It's wonderful. So yeah, I don't think they're bullshit. And then, what else? Yeah. I think they're pretty balanced. The thing I would like is I wish they had a small rev-up period, because what's really annoying is when you peek around a corner for like 2 seconds, and then all of a sudden you take a fuck... There's a spy around here. All of a sudden you take a fuck ton of damage, so I'm just kind of waiting for the spy to show himself so I can fuck with him. There he is. Oh no, he didn't die. It's okay, I killed him in the heavy captain. But, yeah. It's just really annoying when you're playing Scout, you go around the corner and you go back like immediately, but you still take like 50 damage because you got hit like 5 times. I know. I wish they had like a little rev up time. Like for the first second, they didn't shoot. Or like even the first half a second, they didn't shoot. Something like that, I think. I don't think that would hurt too bad, and I think it would fix some of the obnoxious issues about them. Let's see, favorite voice lines in the game. Definitely Spy domination lines. I love his domination lines. They're so much fun. Like when he's fighting, when he dominates the heavy, he's like, "Take that, you fatuitous, fat-headed fat man." It's just funny. And he has like kind of the accent going on. I just think it's really funny. I like the Scout lines too a lot. And Demo Man has some funny lines, but I think I really like the Spy ones the best. Favorite class, I already kind of talked about. Scout Demo Man. Why default HUD? And I have it written down here. I'm a lazy bitch. That's partially true. I use a default HUD because I've always been too lazy to switch, and I haven't seen a need to. It has everything you need, and I just haven't bothered to switch. So that's really the only reason. I'm sure there are HUDs that are functionally better. I'm just too lazy to switch to them, and I don't fucking care to do it. This head has everything I need right now. Unless I like trying to like super professional at TF2, I'm not gonna fucking bother. Then what's the next one? Why don't I have auto reload on? I hate auto reload because I play with view models, and so like for example, like this is what the ambassador does. If I'm spamming reload right now, this is what it looks like. You just are constantly moving it up in front of your face, and for example, for the ambassador, it looks really obnoxious and it messes up my aim. If I turn view models off for my guns, I would definitely use it, but I just don't like the way it messes with the view models. It's very distracting. And then what else? Next one. What does my name mean? I already discussed that. What's my favorite hat in this? My favorite hat is probably the Demo Man top hat. I love it. Or the Troublemaker's Tassel cap for the Scout. I have both of those, and I absolutely love them. Good. I want this pyro to chase me so he fucking dies. Miscellaneous. I love the, this spy thing. This spy vest. I love it. I also like the Purity Fist for the heavy a lot. That makes his arm mechanical. It's pretty cool. And let's see what else is cool. When that next question, then. If you could remove one weapon, what would it be? I don't think there's any weapon in TF2 that's like particularly broken or obnoxious to play against. Like that's overpowered at least. I really am not that big of a fan of the Enforcer. That gun does too much fucking damage. He hit me for like 60 with one shot. Oh, he did kill me with that. Fuck damage spread. I hate that shit. I would take damage spread out of the game. I take random crits out of the game. Anyway, I think the Enforcer is pretty bullshit. Still, even with the nerf. I might remove that. I might remove Phlogistinator just because I get sick and tired of people using it because I think people actually think it's good. And so it really just bugs me when I see shitty pyros using Phlogistinator. And then what else? Yeah, probably one of those two. Probably either that or Phlogistinator. I think. What other ones? What else? The next one. What class would I remove? Probably Spy, just because melee in this game is broken. It just is broken. It does not make sense, and so it's not fun to play against. Not fun to play either, because you know you're getting away with bullshit. And then so yeah, I'd probably remove Spy. Just gotta wait here for my cloak. I just need to stall for the dispenser to get blown up, and then I can get my Dead Ringer back. And then I'll just come up here and decloak, because this guy's a fucking idiot. Of course there's a heavy there now, and that ruins all my plans. Got him! Dropped Uber. Okay, cool. What stock class is most powerful? Medic's the most powerful class in the game. Not individually, but in terms of, like, his importance on a team, Medic's easily the strongest class in the game. Like, not even a question. If you want to talk about individual power, probably Scout or Soldier or Demoman are all really good. Sniper is probably the next after those three, or maybe even in front of a couple of them. I think Scout is ridiculously good. I think there's just a few maps where he's not quite so good. But, you know, whatever. Got him to kill himself. So yeah. Medic's easily the most powerful. And people just don't understand that. It just weirds me out. That a team with a medic, or a team without a medic plays against a team with a medic and they expect to win. It's like, no. You shouldn't win. You should lose. You should lose very hard. Assuming all other things equal, the team with the medic will win. Like, every time. There's a spy right around here anyway. Where'd he go? Oh. I didn't headshot him. That's a bummer. We're just gonna wait here. That Scout see me? No. Fuck. I can't actually afford to get hit again, otherwise I'll die. So I just need to go for this health. Ah, damn it, couldn't do it. My team's... I don't see my team anywhere. This is fucking weird. What class gives the most trouble to play against? I already said that. Scouts. A good scout is fucking, like, terrifying. A first hat in TF2. I believe my first hat, I got rid of it, but I believe it was the Scout's baseball helmet was the first one I ever got. And I never was a fan of it. I think it's actually worse than the regular Scout. So I never really used it. Explain to others why free-to-play or hatless players are not worse than regular players. I mean, I think that's fairly obvious. The appearance of somebody says nothing about their skill. I mean, it's the same thing like real life. Yes, keep wasting your time shooting at me. I enjoy it very much. I accidentally decloaked. Scout, can you please hit him like once, dude? Oh my god. Like, the heavy should be dead, because he's shooting at me that entire time and not really helping anything else. It's just my team is, I don't know what the fuck they're doing. Like, how have we not won? I'm just gonna, like, go suicide on the card or something. Very good, team.
I'm always the only one dead when we win.
But, yeah. What's the next question we got here? Yeah, I mean, you shouldn't, like... It's the same thing like with racism or anything like that, stereotyping. Like, it's fine to, like, if you see somebody without a hat, you're like, oh, they probably haven't played the game a lot, therefore they're probably not that good. But it's like, you shouldn't assume that. You shouldn't act like that's the truth, because it's not. For all you know, they could just not be wearing a hat. I mean, for the longest time on my medic, I didn't wear a hat, because I didn't have any hats I liked. I still don't really have any hats I like, I'm just wearing it unusual, because it has a cool effect, mostly. It's like a smoking unusual. But yeah, I don't like any of them. I don't like any of the medic hats, really. Like, absolutely none of them. So I always play hatless medic, and so people would say, oh, you're bad, and it's like, no, I'm actually, like, probably the best person on the server, thank you very much, I just don't like to wear the hats. So, and free to play, like, what the fuck? Like, that's just kind of dumb. You just don't want to pay money. I don't want to pay money. If I could play TF2 completely free, are you joking me? If I didn't have to spend that 1 cent on it, I wouldn't have spent 1 cent on it just so I didn't have some stupid fucking title or some bullshit. Whatever. It's just kind of a stupid thing people like to do. And there's always going to be people who think like that. Just like there's always going to be people who are racist and make stereotypes about people. Just an inevitable kind of thing. Because the people are closed-minded and they don't actually try and think. Okay, there's another spy by me that's gonna fuck me. Oh my god, how did I not get lit on fire? Just get out of here. Just get out of here. We're just gonna relax back here for a second. I need to look at the next question. Okay. What do you believe would make mini sentries balanced? I think I already said. I think that you just have a little bit of a wind-up time. Oh my god, get annihilated. And then, I think that's a big thing. This guy's really looking for me. He's really looking for me. It sucks that that medic came up the way he did, otherwise I would have been fine, probably. But, what sensitivity do you play on? I use, my in-game sensitivity is 1.43, excuse me, and my dots per inch is 800. So altogether that translates to, like, that was a 360 right about there, and that's probably, I probably have about 9 inches for 360 or something like that. I didn't check exactly, but that's probably about right. I really should not have fallen. You're weird, dude. You can live. You can live. Can you stop? Thanks. Thank you. Dude, I know you're a fucking spy. Why do people do this walk backwards shit? I fucking know you're a spy. You think you're fooling me? I'm gonna fucking fight you. Fight me. Just fight me. Fight me. Fight me. Why don't you fight me? Stop running. No! Oh, I was gonna murder him! Oh my god. What a lucky punk. Okay, whatever. Okay. Back to questions. Worst Valve map, Dust Bowl. Easily. If you want, well, it depends on how you want to phrase it. Capture the Flag mode is the worst TF2 mode in the game. Like, hands down. I could basically mathematically prove to you that that's true. And so basically all the TF2, all the capture the flag maps are the worst in the game just for that reason. But that's not their fault. That's the fault of the game mode, mostly. And so the worst map that's like actually really bad is Dust Bowl. Dust Bowl is awful. The game mode itself for Dust Bowl, Attack Defend, is actually a completely good game mode, and it works just fine with what TF2 is built with. But that map is just awful. It amazes me how many 24/7 Dust Bowl servers there are, and they're always full. It's like it honestly like makes me like, I don't know if it's sad because it's a fucking video game. I don't care that much, but it makes me like, I guess, disappointed that there's honestly that many people who like to play such a shitty map. And I don't know if it's just because they don't know better, or if it's just because their friends play on it, or what. But I don't know. Why do I enjoy TF2? I enjoy TF2 because there's a lot of variety in it, and that's why I'm talking about. I don't know why people play on 24/7 maps. There's so many different maps you can play on. There's so many different classes you can play, so many different loadouts. And even without all of that, the game is just very fluid with what you can do. There's so many different strategies you can employ. It's just a lot of stuff you can do. So I think it's really fun. I didn't kill him. Fuck. Just wait here for a while. I should change to one of their disguises. God. Oh my fucking god. Stop running from me. I want to kill you. Thank you. There's no health there. Okay. I'm gonna hide back here and get the next question. Alright. So why did I start playing TF2? Like I said, my brother, mostly, I was watching him play it, then I wanted to play it, and I just liked it a lot. I really wanted to play more. Okay, here we get some Overwatch questions. Do you believe when Overwatch comes out, TF2 will suddenly die out and lose its player base? Probably not. Even if it's good, I think there's going to be differences between it and TF2 that people will still play it. Also, there are a lot of people who have sunk a lot of money into TF2. Like, time and money. I've mostly done time, but there are people who have spent thousands of dollars in this game getting the items they have. And they're not going to leave easily. They like, you know, it's like a psychological thing. They've spent so much money and time into it, they don't want to leave necessarily. You fucking die! Holy shit. Oh my god. That medic, I think the spy kept intercepting my stabs. But no, I'm pretty convinced that Overwatch is going to be mediocre at best. Blizzard has not ever made they haven't made a fucking first-person shooter, like, ever. And, so they have very little experience. I don't know if, I haven't paid that much attention to it. They might have hired people who do have a lot of experience and know what they're doing. But, as it is right now, I don't really trust them. And then, what else? Yeah, and that's Blizzard. They haven't made a good game in a long time. And so they don't have a lot of experience with first-person shooters, and they don't necessarily have the greatest track record as of recently. I don't think it's going to be that good. I think of what I've seen of it, it's not going to be that good. I haven't played it yet, so I mean, it might be really good. I'd be happy if it was really good. I would honestly be very happy if it was really good. I'm not saying I want them to like fail or anything. I'm expecting them to not do that well. I think it'll be good. I mean, it's Blizzard. It's like a AAA gaming company. It's probably going to be pretty good, but I don't think it's going to be that good. I don't think it's going to draw away that many people. I think it'll be a fad. People will play it for 3 months. Some people will keep playing it, but I think a lot of people will just stop playing it because they'll lose interest. And that's probably what I'm going to do, is I'll probably get it. Probably not at release, but I'm sure I'll get it at some point if it ever goes on sale, and try it out and see if I like it. But yeah, just whenever a game is coming out and people don't give absolutely uncut gameplay of it, I'm instantly skeptical. I don't want to see your fucking stupid trailers. I don't want to see your fucking stupid cherry-picked footage. I want to see raw, like, 2-hour uncut gameplay of somebody playing it who's never played it before. That is what I want to see. That is what gives the best impression of your game. If your game is good, they will like it. and it will reflect easily on that footage, and I'll be able to see everything about it. I'll be able to see the entire game and not just the parts you want me to see, you little fucks. That's what I don't like about big companies. That's why I love indie games, because they don't give a shit if you play games early. That's why I pre-ordered Pillars of Eternity, because they let people play it. They had backer betas, and they let people play it, and they let people put footage of it up. And so I got to see people playing footage of the game and see exactly what it was about. And I was like, huh, this looks really cool. I'm gonna get it. And that's what I did. So, I mean, I'm very skeptical of them right now, at the very least. What direction do you see TF2 going in the future? I don't know. TF2, I think, is basically, I don't think Valve's going to do a whole lot more with it. Not saying the game's going to die. Everybody's always talking about TF2 is going to die. It's like, are you fucking stupid? There's going to be people playing this for, like, at least 6 years yet. I mean, I don't know what people are fucking talking about. It's just scare tactics, basically. People trying to get views and shit on YouTube by posting stupid bullshit. I really shouldn't use a dead ringer right now. I'm gonna sit here and start shooting people because people need to be shot. So then, what else? So yeah, I think TF2, I don't think it's gonna, I don't think a lot's gonna change anymore. I hope they do some balancing stuff, because there's still things that need to get balanced. That's for sure, but... That scout got in my way, that little fuck. And then of course the power comes out of nowhere. Why do I still make more TF2 videos? Because I think the game's really fun, I like to do it, and I have a lot of viewers who like to watch me play it, basically. That's basically it. I mean, if I don't like the game, I won't play it. You know, like, I'm sure there are people who wanted to see me, like, for example, take something like Dragon Age 2. There were people who really liked my playthrough of that, and they wanted to, they wanted me to play more, actually. I had a couple people message me about it. But I didn't like that game. I just straight up didn't like it, and so I never finished it. Just didn't want to. My fucking god, I have like 1 health. Pyro, you fucklord. I just want my fucking stupid thing back. Okay. Which weapon in your eyes is powerful, which a lot of people never use? My fucking god, there's people everywhere! They only had like 5 people alive, and they were all there, basically. That's because this map's kind of, it's very congested and kind of not that great. Which weapon is in your eyes powerful and a lot of people never use? Probably the spy's revolver. A lot of spies just don't use their revolver, and it's honestly really good. Like, really good. It's crazy. It's crazy good. So yeah, a lot of spies, especially new ones to the game, will not use it. That's a guy pinned to the wall up there. I thought that was an actual guy. Will you ever play Battle Medic again? I don't think I ever really play Battle Medic. I just play Medic. A lot of people are just terrible at playing Medic. Like, I shoot a lot when I play Medic, and that's because people literally... I'm trying to heal people, and they literally run away from me. Like, they literally just run away from me and don't let me heal them. And so I'm forced to, like, actually shoot at people and stuff. Oh my god, that was a crit. I thought that was a baseball. I couldn't even hardly tell. But yeah, the revolver is pretty fucking good. And Battle Medic, I mean, I don't really play Battle Medic. I go around and heal people, and I stand the front lines, and I just try to heal people. It's like how you should play Medic. Everybody else is just dumb at it, because they like sit way in the back, or they only heal one person. What else? What else is the next question? Do you play competitive TF2? Yes, I do. I didn't really do it last season, but this season I'm going to play Highlander with some people. So that should be pretty fun. Maybe Forza or something. But yeah, I play some competitive TF2. I haven't really played any other games competitively, no. Would you ever do a loadout video? Probably not. I played the game, I just didn't really like it that much. And, unless they change a lot, I probably still don't like it. So, I don't know. There are just a few things. They're like, the game was almost really good, I think. It still is a pretty good game. I just like TF2 better. I mean, I just really like TF2. Of course that's a fucking crit. Of course it's just a random crit. So, I mean, yeah. I need to kill this teleporter. No, don't shoot me. You can't hit me! You can't hit me! Oh, he got the sapper, damn it. Would you do a top 9 favorite class list? Again, you're asking about my favorites, and it really depends on the day. I think I could give a general ranking, and if you really needed me to, I could probably come up with a list. So maybe I'll do that. That's a good idea. I might do that. It's not something that would be very difficult to do, and I could just do it, and maybe some people would like it. Try and go for a taunt kill here. Holy shit, I've been recording for a long time. Let's try and go a little bit faster through these. I need to quick go to my other monitor and change the, move the question list down. We're almost to the end. Are you planning for another Pyro guide? Those guide videos I did a long time ago, I don't know if I call them guides. I call them guides just because I wanted to see if I would get more views, honestly. It was kind of almost an experiment, but they weren't really like that much guides. They were kind of just like, just going through a gameplay and kind of explaining some tips and tricks about what to do. If I ever made a full-blown guide, I don't think I ever would, because it would be like 2 hours long for every class, and it would take way too much time. I'd spend like 100 hours to make it, because you see all the guides, like every guide on YouTube is fucking garbage, because they don't explain anything. It's like absolute garbage. You could write a book about TF2 easy, and they like try and condense everything about the spy class into 9 minutes. It's like, nah. Try to spend 3 hours talking about the spy class, and maybe I'll call it like mildly comprehensive. Like, it's serious. So I don't think I'm gonna ever make a guide, because at this point it would be too much effort for me to make one that's up to my standards, I guess. I could do guides for smaller things. Like, I've been talking about making a guide for spy checking for a long time now, because that's something that's not as difficult as, say, writing a class, like a guide for an entire class. So maybe I'll do some guides in the future, but probably not any class guides. That's too much time for me. And you plan on playing Freak Fortress. I looked at that, and I don't know. I'm just not a big fan of custom TF2 games. I don't know. That's just me, I guess, so... Next question. Do you think that there should be female versions of the classes in TF2? I mean, I don't see why not. I think the only reason right now is that Valve... It would be kind of obnoxious right now because Valve would have to redo so many models, I think is the issue. Like, all of the custom items would have to have their models redone, basically. I think it'd be too much work at this point. I know a lot of people for whatever reason like female skins. I don't know why, but whatever. I don't see why it really matters. You're playing a fucking game. I don't know. What's your opinion on the panic attack shotgun? I don't like it. Again, I talked about this in an earlier video, but I like reliability, and that thing's pretty unreliable. It requires you to shoot a lot of shots very quickly when you don't necessarily want to, and it's only really good on low health, which is... It's dumb to be on low health intentionally in this game, generally. So it's not... I don't think it's that good of a weapon. I don't think... You could... For everything, there's always a situation where it's good. But that gun, I think there's very few situations where it's that good. Oh no. Suddenly Demo Man. If your team is getting rolled, which class do I like to choose and help level the playing field? Again, that really depends. Sometimes, it really depends on... If you want to make your team win, the easiest way to do that is to counter the enemy team. So, for example, if the enemy team is stacking heavies, and they're just being dumb and sitting in the cart and shit, I'll just go sniper. Because I'll just shoot them in the fucking head, and it's, like, really good. There's a spy up here. He fucking did go down and kill our heavy. Guy lives with, like, 1 fucking health, which is kind of obnoxious. I guess he gets fucking bailed out. Spy, get the fuck out of my way. Nobody heard that. Nobody heard it! Nobody heard it! Oh my god. See, I usually try and counter the enemy team. If the enemy team has a lot of spies that are fucking with my team, I'll go pyro, you know? Oh fuck, I didn't mean to vote F1, whatever. Which classes on loadout do you like to play when you're misfits and you're not having fun? I really like to play Margaret Garden Soldier a lot if I'm just kind of goofing around, but I almost always play, like, I play seriously almost all the time in that I play to win. It really bugs me when people, like, go into, like, a public server and, like, don't play the game. So I always try to win, but it's always like, yeah. So, what else? What is my favorite TF2 moment? There's a lot of TF2 moments I really like. I think one of my favorite ones has gotta be when I was playing on Gravel Pit and I was using Fist of Steel and the Buffalo Steak Sandwich and I was just walking around punching people. Kind of just as a fun loadout. And I walked up to C, which is the last point, and I got, like, literally 10 crit swings in a row. And I just killed, every time I swung, I killed somebody. And I just, like, killed their entire team with it. And just, that was a good shot. And I just, fucking won the game. What do I think the most overpowered is in TF2, overpowered weapon in TF2 is? I think the Wrangler is really good. Okay, if you want to talk about, it depends if we're talking about unlocks or not. Like, I'm just gonna let this guy kill me. I don't fucking care. I want to talk about this. I think the Wrangler is really hard. If you want to talk about strictly what's overpowered, the Medigun's overpowered. Again, Medic is incredibly powerful. If the Medic could not Uber, and all of a sudden, like tomorrow, they said, oh, now the Medic can use an Uber charge, everybody would be fucking pissed. Like, everybody would be pissed about it. They'd be like, that's so OP, they can go invincible? That's so OP! That's so OP! That's what people would be saying. And the only reason it's not OP is because it's been in the game since the very beginning. But the Medigun's easily the most overpowered weapon in the game. If you can make a modify any weapon in the game, what would I do and why? I'd probably do a little bit of modifications on mini sentries, like I said. I'd probably nerf the Enforcer in some way a little bit more. I also think whatever. What else could use some work? I don't know what else could use some work. There's a lot of like fine-tuning balance things that they need to work on, but they're just not going to because they're kind of, I think, done updating the game mostly. If I could make, okay, what servers do I play on? A lot of times I play on Valve servers just because I do a quick play and I just join a Valve server, and I just play in either Washington or Virginia Valve servers like all the time. Rocket jumping tips. I made a little video about rocket jumping a while ago, but if you want to rocket jump, I'll just explain it real quick, since I'm not doing anything else. We'll go on to the next question for now. What is the most important thing when you become an effective demo man? So demo man as a class, you think about their weapons, they're like all projectile weapons, and he's not that good at direct combat. So I think to be an effective demo man, the thing you need, every class needs this, but I think demo man needs it almost more than any other class, is you need to have situational awareness, and you need to understand what the enemy team is going to do. You need to understand where you're going to be, where you need to be. So, there's that. Get back here! No! He died, though. So it's really important when you're down, man, that you know what the enemy's going to do, because that means you know where you'd have to shoot ahead of time. Because if you're just always trying to shoot people and they know you're trying to shoot at them, you're going to miss a lot. It doesn't matter how good your aim is. So it's really important to understand where you should be and where you should put sticky traps, where you should be spamming grenades and that sort of thing. What about direct upgrade weapons like the Solemn Vow? I don't know. What about them? I think it's kind of dumb that they're just a direct upgrade, because like why would you ever use the stock weapons? At the same time, it's whatever. I don't really care. They're not unbalanced, I guess. Can you fuck off? There you go. And then back to rocket jumping. I'm gonna go in and just die real quick, and then I can show you what I'm talking about. NG, why don't you fuck off, dude? Nobody sees me. Nobody sees me! Look at this shit! Look at this shit! No! I was too sneaky. Okay. And then we'll go on to just a couple more questions, and then I'll call it a day. Close out of this real quick. So I'm rocket jumping. Okay. So rocket jumping. I see a lot of people do this. First of all, don't ever do this. Don't ever do that. It's always important that you look where you're rocket jumping and then you rocket jump, because it allows you to know what's there. If you're just walking backwards and trying to do that sort of a jump that a lot of new players do, you don't see where you're going. It's very difficult. You might just be jumping into a fucking wall for all you know. So rocket jumping, I won't do it for very long because I don't want to hurt my team, but I don't think we're gonna win, and we only have like 30 seconds left. But what you want to do is, there's a thing in TF2 where if you press crouch, you don't immediately slow down. So there's that. So the thing is, what you want to do is, when you crouch, that brings your like hitbox lower to the ground, basically, and so then you want to shoot after you crouch, because then you can jump farther, essentially. We're not gonna make it in time. So but yeah, so if you want to rocket jump max distance, which I think is maybe what you're asking about, what you want to do is you want to crouch and then jump like very shortly after, and then shoot and then have the rocket hit you. So I mean, and I think that's the most basic tip I can give you. Everything else is rocket jumping is there's a lot of finesse to it, so it's not something that should be over trivialized. But just remember, crouch, jump, shoot is what you should do. A lot of people think there's all sorts of people who think you're supposed to jump then crouch. It's not right. No, that's not right at all. You're supposed to crouch and then jump, and it's very quick. Not instantaneously. There's a distinct difference, like a distinct time gap, but you shouldn't do it like way too far after either. But yeah, so like here's jump. Like I can maybe show you once we get out here. I can show you the distance. We'll maybe use the Market Gardener for fun anyway. In the meantime, before I do that, let's go on to some other questions. These are just kind of general YouTube-y questions. Somebody asked a lot of questions about Dota 2. Why don't I upload any more Dota 2 videos? I just haven't been playing it a whole lot lately, and I haven't been recording a lot of videos because I feel it's like it is some work, and I just haven't really been in the mood to record them for a long time. And I haven't played that much Dota in a while, so that's mostly the issue. Who do you think is broken in Dota 2? Broken. It depends what you mean by broken. If by broken you mean like really like overpowered, like the thing I think that works about Dota 2 And the reason why I think I like it a lot more than something like, I don't know, Smite or League of Legends is that everything in Dota is broken. Like, there's so many things in that game that are, like, incredibly powerful. But that's why it's balanced. Is because, like, every hero has their overpowered bullshit, right? And so that's what makes them good, because they can counter the other people's overpowered bullshit. So, in terms of overpoweredness, I think right now there are a lot of heroes that are very strong. I think right now if I had to pick a broken hero, I think, and again, you really have to counter pick these people, otherwise you're going to be in trouble. But Sniper right now is really fucking good, but if you counter him with like a Storm Spirit or something, he's not that good if you can get ahead of him. Because Storm Spirit will just fucking wreck him all the time. So I don't know. I don't think there's anybody that's like inherently like unstoppable, but there are definitely some very good picks right now, and it's generally people that are. It's a lot of people that benefit from Mask of Madness, basically. Oh, you can't get up there, huh? I fucked that up. Gonna shovel you. No. He did come down. Damn it. So, who do you think is the worst hero in Dota 2, huh? That's a very difficult question. It's a very difficult question. To actually fully abstract exactly what makes a hero bad and figure out which one's the worst one, I think that's beyond the scope of what I can do. I don't think anybody could really say what the worst hero is. There's definitely heroes that aren't that strong for a variety of reasons, but to say what the actual worst hero is, I think is extremely difficult, because a lot of it depends on your other team composition, what items you buy, and stuff like that. So yeah. And certain heroes are worse at certain parts of the game as well. I don't know. There's a gun over there which is kind of fucking with me and I don't like it. I guess I can just ignore the gun. He blew it up. Nice. There's nobody even guarding it. What the fuck? See, hold on. Let's just test this for a little bit. Okay, so this is jumping and crouching distance. We'll go over here. This is jumping and crouching. I'll just look straight down to do it. There I went. I landed like right on that patch. This is crouching and jumping. I fucked that up. But I also think I fucked it up on my first one. So this is jump crouch. Jump crouch. Crouch jump. Like the distance wasn't that much higher, but you could see how much higher I went, right? Crouch jumping gives you a lot more distance. It's basically just a fact. Even if I kind of maybe suck at demonstrating it completely. But yeah. Other guy wants to know, will I ever include a friend or somebody in my videos? I do have a couple videos where I play co-op with one of my friends. I don't like doing compilations with a lot of people because a lot of the people, first of all, I don't like going out of my way to do it, so here's what usually happens. Usually, I'm a lazy fuck and I don't want to do compilations. I don't actively seek compilations with people. So people usually come to me if they want to do them, and usually it's people who have less subscribers and stuff than you, and they want to like gain popularity, right? Because I'm not trying to blame them or anything, but that they're people that do it because they're selfish, right? And not like it necessarily in a bad way. They just want to make their channel grow. And so a lot of people that do that, they are very, very, very like new, and they're not very good. And I just don't think it's there's like a lot of I just don't think that they are, a lot of people that offer to do a video with me are necessarily a good fit for the video, if you know what I'm saying. Like, they just don't, I feel like they wouldn't contribute enough. I feel like they're not experienced enough or whatever, and so I just end up not doing it a lot of times. I do have some friends in some of my videos, though, but I usually like to do stuff solo. Why don't I stream? Like, streaming is a lot. It's just kind of almost just because I haven't really gotten into it that much, and it's also partially because a lot of people haven't watched in the past. There's a period of time where I did it fairly often, at least probably a couple times a week. I did that for like a month or so, and I just like maybe got 8 people max watching, and to me that's just not worth it, because like I'm a very private person, and when I have to like all of a sudden act like I'm entertaining people and give up my privacy like that, I just didn't feel it was worth it for me. So I might try it again, and if more people watch, maybe I'll feel it's worth it. But like if only a couple people are watching, to me it's almost just not worth it, because I would just rather not, you know. It means that it means I don't have to use as many resources to play games. It just offers all this shit. Less hassle getting games up and going and stuff. Do you plan on branching out and just into more than less plays? Probably not. I mean, I might do like a couple like guide videos, but it's basically going to be always about video games. And that's basically it. And for the foreseeable future, I have no intentions of doing anything else. So hopefully that answers your question. And what are my plans for my channel eventually? I don't really have a plan. I don't ever plan on this channel being very big, honestly. I'm not making channel content like I'm trying to make it big. It's just mostly just for me to put stuff up because I kind of like doing it, and that's about it. Like I'm not gonna fucking like quit my job and start a YouTube career like ever. That's just not for me. That's not what I want to do. And so that's why I don't like put thumbnails on. That's why I don't like have my custom channel banner and shit. It's just because I don't want to take the time to do that, because I don't fucking care if it gets me like an extra 1,000 subscribers. I don't give a fuck. So Demo man, shoot him. What a fucking pussy. He had a shield, didn't he? He's using a shield as an issue. If he had sticky launcher, we could have killed them all. Easy. I'm gonna keep going over there. These guys don't get to just live. Oh my god, he had Criticola. Criticola hurts, man. What else? You think making a server for your fanbase and channel would be a possibility? I mean, it's a possibility. I'm probably not going to do it, because, again, that requires a lot of effort, and I just don't want to exert the effort right now. How come he can... Oh, it's the atomizer lets you jump more. Fuck, I thought he had the fucking soda popper, because that lets you jump a lot, and I was super confused. So, whatever. Oh my god, that guy got so many kills. So what else? Yeah, I mean, there's a while ago I tried to like make a Minecraft server and invite some people to it. Like I had the server anyway, so I really wasn't a hassle for me. But just like not enough people played regularly, and like especially now because they have Valve servers and shit, I really don't feel like making a TF2 server because just not enough people are going to play on it for it to be worthwhile, I think. So I just don't think it's going to be that good. Some guy says, what drives you to make videos? I don't know. I never really considered it. I think it just... I mean, I'm playing games that I like to play, so I mean, there's that. And it's not that much hassle to make a video, and it's kind of fun. I enjoy getting like feedback and stuff from you guys, and it's just kind of fun to do. To kind of have that interaction between people. And I'm basically playing a game I like anyway, so there's that, which already entices me to do it. It's a recording stuff, which isn't that much work. It's some work, but it's not a whole lot. And then I'm playing like a fucking idiot right now, by the way, because I'm just not paying attention. But why? I don't know. It's just kind of fun to make stuff sometimes, you know. I think almost everybody has a little bit of a creative side in them. They just want to make some stuff, and I guess for me it's just videos, because I can't draw for shit or anything. Can't compose music for shit, so I think for me that just translates into making videos. So yeah, I think that's really about it. And then I'm trying to think if there's any other questions that I may have missed here. How did he stab me like that? Like, I saw him, like, stab me. I was, like, looking at him. That's what I'm talking about. That's why I'd remove the spy from the game, because of that bullshit. Yeah, so I think that really answers about all the questions I got asked. It took a really long time, but, you know, I'm a very rambly type of guy anyway, so there you go. So, yeah, I'm just trying to think. Let me just go through my time to see if I missed any that, might want to ask. I think that's really about all of them. So hopefully you guys enjoyed it. I mean, like, you guys asked way more fucking questions than I was anticipating. Like, for me, when I try and answer something, I always like to go for the most complete answer, and so it's difficult for me to do this sort of a thing because with this many questions, because I feel like if I took the time to answer all of these in the capacity that I would want to, I'd be here for like 8 hours, because a lot of these questions are incredibly difficult. Like, my favorite class, like, I could literally spend like an hour just talking about that. So maybe I'll use some of these topics for like future videos about what to talk about. But, I mean, hopefully you guys enjoyed my answers and hopefully they satisfied you some for now. If you have any other questions you thought of that you want to ask, you can ask them in comments. I'll try and answer them. Just try not to make them too complicated. I'm not going to fucking type a goddamn book. But, because some of the questions that are asked are very, like, difficult. They're not yes or no questions. Not difficult in that they're hard, it's just that they require a lot of exposition. Yeah. Anyway, I think that's about it. I don't think I really missed any question that I have on my list. So unless I didn't put it on the list, then whatever. So hopefully that answered some questions that you guys had. If you guys have anything else you'd like me to talk about, you can ask. And like I said, I'll try and answer your questions. And I think for some of these, I think I will revisit them. Some of the more complicated ones in a future video. Maybe make like a dedicated video to why I like a certain class. Like, why do I like the Scout a lot? And maybe I will do like that video where it's like, why don't I make a list of my favorite classes? Like, why don't I rank the classes and how I like them? I might do something like that. I don't know. We'll see, though. I mean, again, like, that sort of a video would last. If I explained it to the amount I want to, it would last for several hours to fully explain why I think I like certain classes better than others and what exactly the reasons are. Because it's not easy. It's absolutely not easy. Everybody's like, I like this, and I don't know. People don't put enough time into their decisions. I know I don't. Even in TF2, like, it's like, oh, it's a game. It's like, you still need to have rationale behind your decisions in a game. It's not like it's a magical world where your decisions don't have to have any justification. But whatever. Anyway, that's about all I'm gonna do for now. I think this was fairly long. I'm sorry, I don't have my usual timer up because I have the entire screen occupied by the list of questions. So, yeah. Oh yeah, I have 2 monitors. I don't know if that counts as my computer. Like I asked what my computer setup is. I guess I have 2 monitors. I usually have recording on my one, and then I have like a preview in the other one along with the other crap when I'm recording stuff. But oh well. Anyway, that is about it for now, I think. So hopefully you guys enjoyed. And if I do one of these in the future, I think I will try to stream it mostly. Because I think that doing this sort of a video, I think it would be nice to maybe have more sort of immediate feedback from people about what exactly they want, and like want me to answer specifically or something. I don't know. Anyway, I am thinking about trying to stream more, but I'm just really, really busy lately. I just got back from spring break, and so I'm getting geared up again in school, and then for my work, I got like there was some bullshit that happened basically, and now all of a sudden I am kind of rushed to do a lot of things, and so it's been just really busy. I haven't had a lot of time to do as much as I would like, but oh well. Anyway, that's all I'm gonna do for now. So hopefully you guys enjoyed, and I will see you guys next time.